Oh my god. This is mental. Look at this. This is crazy. This is like the biggest haul I've ever done in one go. Well, guess what? We're going to see the trainer lady and chap. Remember from the boot sale a week or so ago, I don't know if you watched that video, but they rang us back, both me and John Luke, and we're going to go back together, safety in numbers, to see what we can pick up. And we've got Kieran with us. This is my stepson.
Hello.
Bit of a trainer head, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So I've got some support with me because I'm not really a trainer head. I don't really know what I'm looking for other than the obvious ones like the Jordans. So yeah, we'll see what we can find. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to film inside because this is their home, so probably not. Now I know what you're thinking, Chris, these trainers, they might be fake, and quite a few of you messaged me to say you weren't sure about whether they were real or not. Well, one pair has sold already and it's past eBay authentication. I've also gone through the Check app, which is a trainer authentication app, and I've paid for 3 trainers, 3 of the Jordans, to be checked on there, and they've all passed authentication, so fingers crossed. But I won't be taking it for granted that they're all genuine. We will be doing checks on every pair, so fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll come out with some gear.
2 hours later.
Oh my god, how much stuff. I literally can't fit anything else in the car. The boot as well. I've gone absolutely crazy. The lady and the gent were lovely. I think that she's become a bit of a hoarder and she just wanted to sort of start afresh, and she's moving house, so you got a couple of bits.
Yep.
For yourself. This is crazy. This is like the biggest haul I've ever done in one go. Let's hope it's all worth it.
Absolutely.
It's got to be on it. Here we go. Look at this. This is mental. I don't even know how many pairs are here, but I'm going to guess at 60 to 80 pairs. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely rammed in here. Look at this. There he is. Babe? Yeah? Got a present for you? Come on down.
Come on down! The price is right!
The price is not right.
Bargain Bell!
You do realise you're not putting this
Come
out
on.
because I've done my face. I've
Come on
done my
down.
makeup.
Come down, it's a bit dark. We need you in the light. Come on down.
I don't want to come into the light.
Come on.
This is your next holiday, this.
No, we just spent the money for our next holiday.
What do you think?
I think we're basically opening a shoe shop.
May as well.
Is that the new business? Something you've not told me about?
It's a side piece.
What you got to say about it all? Well, I've managed to make room in the stock room. Belle was delighted with this result. I've managed to get it all in here. And yeah, I'll show you a few things in a minute out of here, what I picked up. So here it all is. I'm really chuffed with this lot. I remember quite a few of you were watching the boot sale video saying that you would have bought the whole lot. You know, you'd have taken the whole stall. And I thought about that afterwards. I think I commented on a few of your comments. And it kind of just concerned me just a little bit of concern, because it's not my area of expertise. And also, I was kind of thinking, what if there was a small chance that these were fake? And you know, I could have spent a lot of money on the stall and come away, and they could have all been fakes. So that was worrying me a bit. So anyway, here's how it went down. I got a message off the lady and the gent who were at the stall. I gave them my number. John Luke gave them his number as well. So I think we both got a message to say, do you want to come to our house? Which is good. We went to their house, and they already had about, I would estimate, about 150 pairs like this, all boxed up in the living room for us to go through. And me and John Luke just looked at it all. I could see in his face as well, he was thinking, oh Christ, that's a lot of trainers. But John Luke brought his girlfriend as well, by the way, and I took Kieran, as you saw before, for a bit of support. What we did was, John Luke started at one side, I started at the other, and we were just going through the boxes, having a look, and putting to one side what we were going to keep or to buy. And I think John Luke picked up 25 pairs. I picked up 30 that I was pretty happy with, and the deal on those was £25 a pair. And they were for the ones that we could sort of handpicked, our favourite ones, the best ones, the ones that we thought were worth the most money. I know John Luke's girlfriend picks up some stuff for herself as well, so she had a little stack as well. And that's how we kind of worked it. And so what happened then was, what was left on the floor that we'd kind of said, we're not, you know, we don't really want to do £25 a pair on, even though they're probably still worth it, to be fair. The lady said £10 a pair on the ones that were left. And if you're watching, I don't know if you're watching, thank you so much for such a great deal. What a lovely person, and very kind of you to do us such an amazing deal, because these are all genuine and we've checked most of them. So she said £10 a pair. So then me and John Luke were then going back through everything and selecting them all, and I ended up picking up about another 20 or so pairs, because it's £10 a pair. I mean, some of them were, you know, were 50, 60, 70 pound. You know, there's not quite the top end ones, kind of middle of the range sort of shoes. £10 a pair. So we picked up a load more. And then there was a small pile left. There was probably about 20, I don't know, 15, 20 pairs left on the floor that we decided we weren't going to go. And the lady said £5 a pair on the ones that were left. So what are you going to do? £5 a pair. So in the end, there was a few left. I said to the lady, how much for the lot? I'll clear you out now, because I'm thinking in my head, we can get a bungle deal here at the end. So I said, how much for everything that's left on the floor? And there was probably about 15 pairs, something like that. I don't know exactly now. And it worked out about 30 quid for what was left. And of course I'm going to do that deal, because it was a very small amount. And also, when we finally finished, there was a handful of items, about 5 pairs of boots and slippers and stuff left when everyone had gone. And I said, how much do you want for that? And I gave her a small amount of money for that as well. So in total, I spent £1,100. And that is the biggest haul, the biggest amount of money that I have ever spent in one go with one person. So excluding sort of wholesale stuff. This is just a private deal, cash, bank transfer actually. We did a bank transfer. It was massive. For those of you worried that there was potentially some fakes there, and I was worried too, don't get me wrong. I was very worried about it, because it's a big investment. Remember the 9 trainers that I bought at the boot sale? Well, one already sold and it went through eBay's authentication. It sailed through that, no problem. I got a notification, all good. So that was good. Also, there's an app that John Luke told me about called the Check app. And it's a trainer authentication app. I think it's just trainers. Maybe there's other stuff on there as well. I can't remember. But look it up for yourself. And for a small fee, you can send in a number of specific photos of your item, your trainers or whatever, with different stitching, pull up your sole, take a picture of that, and you send it off to them and they will authenticate it for you. I think it works out, if you buy your credits in bulk, it almost works out about £1 a trainer. Somewhere between £1 and £2 per trainer to get it authenticated. And to give you peace of mind before you actually list it on eBay. So I did that on 3 of the trainers before we actually went for this big deal, because I thought I just need to be sure. I need some reassurance before I spend a lot of money. And they all passed. They all passed authentication. So thank God for that. And what a good app that is. And yeah, check it out. If you're ever unsure and you've got an expensive pair of trainers, for £2 or even £1 if you like buy multiple credits, you can get it authenticated and it gives you a bit of peace of mind before you send it into eBay, because you don't really want a pair of trainers getting rejected for authenticity from eBay, because fingers crossed everything here is okay, but it could get you in trouble with your account. So it's worth it. And you know what, anything here that is going to require eBay authentication, so if it's worth £100 or more, I'm gonna pay that £1 per item before I send it to eBay, and I'm gonna make sure that everything's good with it. So it'll be double authenticated. And also, what I did with those 3 that I authenticated first, I put that in the listing. I put a picture of the pass certificate that you get from the Check app, and I put it in the description, and it's already been authenticated, even though it's going to get done by eBay as well. So it's a little bit of reassurance for the buyer. So I think that's a really good idea. I'm going to authenticate twice all of the ones over £100. Here's a little selection of what I did pick up. Now look at this one. This has even got the original receipt with it. And this was bought from the company Kick Game. I'm not going to show the top because it's got a personal address on it, but there you go, 199 quid on those. And those are the trainers. So that's one pair. I picked out a couple of the highlights, but there's other good ones here, obviously. There's loads. What's this one? Got these. What is that on there? Vapor Max 360. I wish some of these were my size. My lad Kieran, he picked a pair for himself. I let him have a choice of pair that he could keep. Courtesy of Car Boot Chris for coming out and helping me. So he got a lovely pair of trainers for himself. Keris's girlfriend, his fiance, got a pair as well at cost price. That's how generous I am. But yeah, she was made up with a Ralph Lauren's. But look at those, they're quite nice. What are these ones? Are these Vapor Max? Yeah, I think so. Vapor Max. What else have we got? What about these? What is that? Some kind of thing on the back there. Oh, there you go. Another Vapor Max pair. They're nice, aren't they? They are nice. Why couldn't it be my size? Size 11s or 10s maybe. I might have got away with a 10. Bloody size 6s. Typical, innit? What else have we got? We've got quite a bit of Adidas here. Most of these are like Gazelles. So I think I pretty much paid a tenner each on those. Like blue ones there. Air Max is here. So yeah, Yeah, there you go. Let's move them over. Some of the cheaper brands, we've got some K-Swiss, quite a few North Face. What else have we got? We've got Hunters, quite a few Clarks as well. We've got some Skechers there. I don't know what Birkenstock is. I don't know what that brand is, but the price was good, so you can't grumble too much. We've got some Ralph Lauren's here. Look at those. Oh, we've got a pair of these. We've got a pair of grey ones of these listed already. That's 150 quid probably. There, for those. Yeah, and then just more Nikes there. So yeah, this is going to take me a while to get through, but I'll have fun doing it. eBay gum. So there you go, what a massive deal that was. And you know what, I'm really glad that me and John Luke actually shared this deal. And you might be thinking, oh, I'd rather have it to myself and get all those trainers, you know, to myself. But that would have been a hell of an investment. I mean, that would have been 2 to 3 grand's worth of trainers in total. But I'm glad we shared the deal because it also gave me a bit of confidence. I can't speak for John Luke, but it gave me a bit of confidence that we were doing it together. We're in it together, and yeah, that we were sharing it. And I'm not, maybe I wouldn't have done the deal if it was me on my own. Maybe I wouldn't have been brave enough to do it. So yeah, I'm glad we shared it. There's enough stock for us all to go round, and this is going to take me forever to get through anyway. There's a lot of good profit here, I'm sure, and everyone's a winner. And the interesting thing, we might not have finished yet. In total, I spent £1,100 and I got 90 pairs of trainers. 90 pairs of trainers. Thanks for watching. Please drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Would you have gone the whole hog? Would you have bought that much? Would you have spent that much money? It's the biggest amount I've ever spent in one go on a private deal. We'll see you soon. Take care. And if you need some trainers, you know where to come. Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.